My name is Bob Van Steenburg, and I'm with the Texas Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty. Let me give you the good news about the death penalty in the state of Texas. Last year, Texas handed down only 11 death sentences. Only. Well, historically, it's been 28, 29, 30. In the last 3 or 4 years, there's been a dramatic decline in death sentences in Texas, including Harris County, which, as John said, executes more people and sends more people to death than any other state in the country. There were no death sentences handed down in Harris County last year. That's wonderful, wonderful news. Let me give you some great news nationally. The states of New Mexico, Montana, and Maryland are this close to abolishing the death penalty this year. They are this close. It could easily happen, particularly in New Mexico and Montana. Could easily happen. And you probably know that about a year and a half ago, New Jersey abolished the death penalty. So people are changing their minds about the death penalty. We now have life without parole, true life without parole, and that's a horrible crime, punishment, and some people don't deserve that. But we don't have to kill people. That is giving juries and DAs a little bit of room to look at this issue. Well, that's the good news. Let me give you the bad news. There have been 50 executions in this country this year. Texas has accounted for 10 of those. Last year there were 37 executions. Texas accounted for 16. The year before that, there were 42 executions in the country. Texas accounted for 26. I mean, we're off the maps on killing people in this state. We have 390 plus people on death row, and those people are still in the queue to maybe be executed someday. But we got to stop it. We got to stop it. The only way we're going to stop it is changing the laws. That's the only way it's going to happen. We got to change the laws. Let me ask you a question. How many of you think it helps for you to contact your legislators and tell them what you think, and they'll do what you want them to do? How many think that's the case? How many think contacting legislators is just a waste of your time? They're going to do what they want to do no matter what. How many of you are confused like me? Because it's some of the both, frankly. It's some of the both. It truly is. But you have got to talk to those ladies and gentlemen over there at the Capitol. You truly do. Where'd our rapper go? You said it. Man, it's our involvement in it. It is our involvement in it. And the second play we were doing tonight, the second scene, that is real. House Bill 682 is a bill, as John said, that has been filed by Representative Jessica Farrar from Houston to abolish the death penalty. That bill is going to be heard before the subcommittee of the House Criminal Jurisprudence Committee this coming Thursday. And guess what? You can go hear that bill. You can go hear that hearing. And you can walk in, and at the back of the hearing room, you can sign a piece of paper that says, I, John Doe, support HB 682. You can even say, I, John Doe, want to speak. And you can stand in front of those ladies and gentlemen right there and speak. You've got to do that. They will listen to you. I tell you they will. Because 2 years ago, we didn't have a bill in the House. 4 years ago, we didn't have a bill in the House. We have a bill in the House this year. And it's going to get to committee hearing. It won't get much beyond that. Not this session. But we're going to build and build and build. And next session, our goal is to get it through the full committee. And the session after that, our goal is to get it to a floor vote on the House of the Texas, floor of the Texas House. Even if it fails, we are talking about this issue in the state capitol. That's momentous. That's huge. That's exceptional. And the rest of the country looks at us and say, wow, they're talking about it in Texas? I can't tell you how important it is for that to happen. But we're only successful if you contact your legislators. They will listen to you. They have to, because you have the most important thing in the world for them, the vote. They want your vote, and they will listen to you. So I encourage you, number one, if you don't know who your representatives are, find out. It's easy to do. Then, once you do that, contact them. Write them, email them, call them, go visit them. And they have to listen to you. You can walk in. You may not get to the representative. You get to the staff. They have to listen. They have to be polite because you have the vote. And then I strongly encourage you, come to the session, the hearing, Thursday, 8 o'clock in the morning, over in the Capitol. In fact, it's room E2016 if you're interested. Come out and tell the legislators we want to stop the death penalty. We want to repeal the death penalty in the state of Texas. We can do it. We can do it. I've heard that before. Thank you.